Episode 8. This is going to be a tough one.
Friday night we participated in Operation Cheer Sport with the Atlanta Jayhawks. Everyone traveled there safely, got there on time, and we had one of the best practices that we've ever had.
Watch this.
The weeks leading up to Cheer Sport, the team dealt with a lot of adversity. We had an athlete unfortunately get injured and is going to be out for the rest of the season, and multiple coaches and athletes ended up testing positive for COVID. So we were all quarantined up until the week before Cheer Sport.
Hey everyone, this is Skylar. Unfortunately, we had an injury on the team, but Skylar actually showed up like right around the same time, and she started on the team as an alternate, and we were able to throw her right in, and she is competing with us this weekend at Cheer Sport.
It was super exciting to be able to be involved with our friends Colton and Lennon, and them allowing us to go into their gym to perform our routine at their showcase for Cheer Sport.
Honestly, these kids, they have never looked better. I think they're ready to go. Tonight's going to be a really fun night. We're going to be showcasing with Atlanta Jayhawks. Tomorrow morning is business time, so I'm really excited to see what these kids put on the floor.
What's up? How you feel right now?
Great.
Yeah?
Yeah, we have to put our shoes on and walk in this crap.
Are you
Oh,
excited or nervous or both?
both.
What are you most excited about?
Why is everybody already jumps?
Why?
Because I've had like compliments and my jumps were good. So
Yeah. Well, what are you most nervous about?
pyramid,
And why?
because I'm gassed.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome to Cheer Sport.
Welcome to the Cheer Sport warm-up room. Everyone's super excited. We're gonna listen to our music with our heads down so we can like envision us hitting the routine and everything. And then it's game time.
When we started our warm-up, we were, running stuff, and they were killing it.
We were definitely catching the eye of other coaches that have been in the industry for a long time.
Yeah, they were stopping and watching, and they were like literally like, who are these people? I mean, first year gym, we've never been to Cheer Sport before. It was a really good feeling having, these teams and these coaches stopping and watching us. And it was giving our kids a big confidence boost. It definitely gave myself a confidence boost that we're, in the right spot and we're doing the right things, and that, they're eyeing up us as competition in the division.
We got to the very last mat, and unfortunately we were doing a basket toss that landed a little bit weird on top of one of the bases.
We did end up having a little bit of an injury, and it just kind of shifted our momentum for day one.
We had this, big excitement. We were hitting everything. We had the best warm-up. We were moving into one of the biggest stages in cheerleading, and at the very last second, the one thing went wrong, and Going onto the floor, you could tell that there was a lot of nerves, but we still were excited. We were, ready to see what they had to put on the floor. We thought they were going to kill it, and unfortunately they went out and they didn't hit the routine that they deserve to hit, that they've been working for months to do. And we ended up dead last after day one. The feeling of leaving the Georgia World Congress Center that day was upsetting.
After day one, I was just, I don't even know the words. I was defeated because we've worked so hard to get to where we were. And just the warm-up in itself was just like mind-blowing.
It was disheartening. Our athletes have worked so hard. They've been getting so consistent, and they truly deserve to go out there and show the industry what they were capable of. And unfortunately, it just wasn't their day, and those things happen. It's part of the sport.
Yesterday, I was not upset with the routine itself. Okay? I felt defeated just as much as everybody else when the rankings come out. And we need to take this as a learning experience. That's it. It is very, very, very hard to step into cheer sport as your first ever in live competition and do what you did.
Like yesterday, high highs lead to low lows. So when we're having a good warm up, it needs to be focus mode. Like obviously we're cheering each other on, we're being loud, but it's always in our brain that we need to be focused on what we're doing, focused on the details, and focused on executing every single skill that we're doing. So your goal today is to be your best as an individual and be your best as a team, and go out there and walk off the floor happy.
Day two, we definitely were in rally mode to make up as much as we possibly could. They seemed amped and ready to go, and we just got to that last floor, and it just momentum shift again.
They definitely went out on the floor and hit a much better performance than they did on day one, but we did still have mistakes, and unfortunately we were not able to do enough to move up a whole lot, but we did end up placing 9th out of 10 in the division. This was our first ever live event with this team. First year gym, first year team, first live competition. Moving into a live event, you have that pressure of you're competing against other teams, you're competing for a world's bid, and the pressure is definitely something that got to them. I think it was a little bit of a wake-up call for the athletes on the team to learn that they need to always, always, always be focused at every moment that they're on the floor.
It is a tough division, and obviously at the end of the day, everybody wants to win, so you don't ever want to have to water things down or not put your best on the floor, but in some cases, you have to make those decisions to make the betterment of the team. So I know that I took a lot on my shoulders because I feel like I need to make the decisions to get the best results for these kids. They always are going to push and do as much as they possibly can. So I need to step up as the head coach of this team and make decisions that are going to better the team.
We're definitely taking this as a lesson learned, and we're moving forward from it to try to create better results for them throughout the rest of the season. After how disheartening the weekend was, Sunday night something kind of crazy happened. We were sitting there and we watched the bid reveal, and we did not receive a bid to the Cheerleading Worlds. And about an hour later, we got a phone call, and they had missed our name on the bid reveal, but we actually did receive an at-large bid. It feels good knowing that even though we weren't doing what we were fully capable of doing, that our athletes were still capable of obtaining such a huge goal, and knowing that when we do hit our routine like we know these athletes can, what that's going to bring for them.